So, as you probably know by now, I spend most of my time in these videos trying to answer the climate change questions that I get asked the most. And for the last few months, there's been one question that I've been getting asked more than any other. Adam, serious question. When are you going to get your hair cut? Obviously, I meant one climate change question I get asked more than any other. So you probably noticed that 2016 was a thing. Have you now lost all climate change hope? So the short answer is no. And that might actually surprise a lot of people, especially if you've maybe seen my Brexit or Trump videos. And no, it probably won't surprise anyone to find out that the Donald is not my favourite person in the world. In spite of all the bad climate policy that's going on around the world, there's still an awful lot of good. 3 quick examples. Sweden is planning its journey to 100% clean energy. Saudi Arabia, the great oil exporter, is planning on becoming a solar powerhouse. And India, in spite of still developing a lot of coal, is planning to build a hell of a lot more renewables than we previously thought it would. But the best news is actually coming from China. China, the world's biggest emitter of CO2. And this is something that I would never have expected to say even a couple of years ago. You see, China is now building renewables like it builds pretty much everything else. Incredibly quickly. China is now building a football pitch, or a soccer pitch if you're American, a soccer pitch worth of solar every 40 minutes. I mean, that's just something I struggle to even get my head around. Now, it's all well and good building renewables, but the real test is in how many fossil fuels a country is emitting. And this is where the really good news comes in, because some analysts think that China's coal use, coal being the dirtiest fossil fuel, China's coal use may have peaked. So even though the Donald Duck may have thrown all his climate change shaped toys out of the pram, other countries are still sticking to the plan. And this is having real effects. Over the last 3 years, global emissions have flatlined. That's just something I really didn't think I'd see anytime soon. Even though what's happening in America right now does give me some cause for climate concern, what gives me climate hope is the fact that America's really unusual in doing this. America right now is the climate weirdo. That said, please don't get me wrong, even though I do think the world is finally heading in the right direction towards tackling climate change, we need to work as hard as we can to make sure we tackle it as fast as we can. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the little bell button next to the subscribe button in case you're terrified of missing a single ClimateAdam video. Please do get in touch either in the comments below on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I think that's it. Okay, see you next time. Bye.